So, the story I want to share with you this morning is what I call life lessons, but it will save a lot of people a lot of pain if they pick the lesson inside and learn to choose themselves. And so the story begins that in the forest there is this bird that is so beautiful. It sings so fine, so well. And so there's this traveler that was traveling through the forest and he saw this beautiful bird singing and he just decided to drop um, food for it. As he was coming back, he also saw the beautiful bird and he decided to drop food for it. So it became a habit or a ritual. Every day the traveler passes by, sees the bird, drops a food for it. Over time, the bird grew fond of the traveler and they became friends. And so one day the traveler decided to take it home and put it in a cage so he could sing for it and he would feed the bird without hassle. But what happened was that gradually the bird began to understand that, oh, I actually miss the wind, the freedom to fly about. And before long, the bird stopped singing, lost its voice, and realized the cage was not home for it. It reminds me of how human beings tend to forget themselves sometimes and choose other people because they want to repay back kindness. This is for children who sometimes they are in the class and then there's this bully, and then the bully begins to share gifts to everybody. You would think the bully or the boy is just being kind, but he has an agenda. He knows that one day somebody will be in a position to write his name in the class. And because he has shared gifts to everybody, he would be exempted. His name would not be written. But that is just one lesson for children. What about for people in relationships or young people or young women going into a relationship? A typical example where this plays out is when you are a lady. There's a tendency that when you're a very beautiful lady, guys want to be around you, they want to buy you gifts, they want to give you all the things that you desire. You become sentimental and you begin to accept the gift from this particular guy. And then you realize that over time, because you've accepted so much gift and he has done so much for you, probably paid your school fees, given your parents a home, you know in your heart that this guy is not a very good person. But because he has done so much for your family or done so much for you, you accept his proposal or you choose him over yourself. The story of this bird is to remind you that in life you must choose yourself first. People have the right to give you gift. You have the right to accept the gift. You have the right to accept the gift, but never be sentimental in any aspect of your life. Never ever be sentimental. Choose yourself first. What I'm saying today might not make sense to people because we've learned to always repay kindness, to always choose other people, especially when people have been kind to us. But I want to tell you today that you don't have to do anything when people are kind to you. You don't have to choose them because they have been kind to you. People have the right to be kind to you. You have the right to accept kindness and gift for other people, but you have no right to trade your happiness and your joy because of their kindness. When you notice that people are not right for you, despite their kindness, despite the fact that they have paid your bills, choose yourself first. I know that some people might end up not really getting what I'm saying, but I trust that a lot more people who will watch this video will come to really understand, at least be aware that they have the right to choose themselves and never be sentimental about anything or any other person over themselves. Anyway, this is just my one piece. It happens to guys too. So it's not only about ladies and all that, but I just want to point out using these examples that in life we must learn to never be sentimental. Till we meet again next time, I'll share more insight on this. And I hope this really blessed you. Peace out.